What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, grandfathers, father-in-laws, all that. Sorry, all that. Happy Father's Day. Hope everybody's doing good. It is 7 o'clock on Sunday. Greg Kirby back to you. Good evening to you also, sir. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's healthy, safe, out doing good things, great things. Sorry, I'm a little tuckered out tonight. Been fishing just hours on end, it seems like. A little tuckered out. Matt Presnitz, how are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Gary, Tim, everybody here. Hello. Yeah, so I'm dragging tail just a little bit. I'm good. We're gonna talk here. We're gonna give the fishing report out. We'll get everybody hooked up on the info that I got. Corey, good to see you. Nice to see everybody. Scott, hello. Yeah, 39 people here. 3 thumbs up. All right, thank you so much for those thumbs up. As I've said in the past, Larry, good to see you. And my sister, Laura, good to see you also. As I've said in the past, the thumbs up are a huge thing for the algorithm on YouTube. However that works. Thanks, John, right there. Jason, good to see you also. Hello from Belding. Welcome, Belding. I got your patch right up there, Belding PD patch. Happy Father's Day back to you. Dragon Tail, that's a good boat name. Yeah, actually, I've seen that out there, BMK. I think I've actually seen that on a boat before. Speaking of boat names, I have the name on the boat. We got that on over the weekend. Minnesota's here. Good to see you. Hey, from South Riley. My mom is in South Riley Township, down where I grew up. Nice to see you, Mom. Love you. Yeah, but I got the name on the boat over the weekend. If you want to see a picture of it, you got to go on the Instagram or my Facebook. If you look up Tangle Tackle Fishing on Instagram, you can check it out right there. I thought it came out really, really nice. I'd never put a name that big on a boat before. And Maine, good to see you. So my buddy Brian, he used to do those he actually had a sign shop for a while. He helped me out. We got that on there. It came out, I think, looking very nice. So big thumbs up to my buddy Brian Standen. Thank you so much for helping me out with that. But yeah, check out the Instagram, Tangle Tackle Fishing, or Dark Blue Charters on Facebook if you want to check out a picture of that. And I saw that Leroy Dowding is on here. Lee is the owner-operator, the guru of Purple Taco. He and his lovely wife, Deb, they are on here. And if you have any questions for Purple Taco Fly Supply, hey, shoot them out. They'd love to hear from you guys and gals out there. They really do. They watch these things. If they miss it on Sunday, they go back and they watch them. If you have any questions, comments, creative concerns, whatever, they listen to all that, and it drives some of their decision making because they want to give the anglers out there what they want. So yeah, if you got anything you want to throw out there, Lee and Deb are here. They're happy to listen. Mark, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing good, man. I said at the beginning, I'm dragging a little bit. I'm a little beat up. Yeah, we've been fishing the last, 3 or 4 days straight. So yeah, up early, a lot of work to do on the boat still. So, not work, but, just little things. You're always tweaking things here and there. I had a starboard engine that was giving me a little bit of a fit, but we went in and we actually found that the inline fuel filter was clogged on it, and it was a little bit loose, so it was sucking in air, and there was gunk in there, so we fixed that up, cleaned that out. Boy, she is running like a watch. I love that. That boat runs so nice. All right, here's the fishing report. Is the shop finished yet? Larry, it's a yes and a no answer to that. So yeah, if you guys don't know, the shop, Tangle Tackle in Manistee, is going through a move from their old location about a mile north to the new location right across from Big Al's Subs in Manistee. It is open. The front part of it's getting there. There's still so much stuff to move, but it is there. They are open if you need anything. I know, and they just got their phones hooked up also just a couple days ago. So if you need anything at the shop, I'm not going to be able to take orders because I got so many other things going on. So anybody, if you need anything from the shop, call them direct, 231-887-4242. That is the best advice I can give you. A lot of times Bob Lancaster jumps on here. He is the shop manager at Tangle Tackle. A lot of times he's on here on Sundays, and he'd be able to answer more questions than I can about what's going on. I haven't been in there in a couple of days. Just been too busy. Brian, Is that right? Brian. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Brian. Good to see you, man. All right, so fishing report. Let's get that out there. And of course, now that we're in the summer, I'm really focusing more towards the salmon and the trout. Yeah, Ed, coming up right now, man. So yeah, it's not going to be inland lakes really anymore. It's going to be the big lakes. So here in the Michigan side, and I'm talking really Ludington, Manistee, Frankfort, in those areas. I don't have much for south of there or north of there, but it's been mostly the lake trout show. Kings have been few and far between. You can go out there and you can bang lake trout all day long. Really, you don't even have to get up early to go to the lake. You could wake up at 10 in the morning and you could go out there and get your limit on lake trout with a little bit of, there's a learning curve to lake trout, but once you get it figured out, you can go out there and you can get them. But yeah, the kings are few and far between. And what I mean by that, we'll run out, we'll get 10, 12 trout a trip, and we might get one, and if we're lucky, 2 king bites. What the trout are coming on and where they're at, they're really anywhere from the 17s up into the 24s. So really just a little north of Manistee up to north of Onekama, anywhere from like 85 to 125 foot of water. And it really doesn't matter the direction on the troll, south or north, they're both working. Yeah, so work 85 to 125 foot of water, put your divers, and the way we do it, we run both divers on both sides, right down in the dirt, and we put one downrigger down right in the dirt. And we just load them up with double chrome Dreamweaver spin doctors, 8-inch double chrome spin doctors, and about a 18 to 19-inch lead behind that with a Dreamweaver whirligig or a spin and glow. And it really, all colors have been working. There is a great spin and glow that we had the prototype we came up with last year in the shop at Tangle Tackle, and we tested it out last year, and that thing is really working well lately. It's called Dr. Midnight. You have to get it at the shop. Obviously they don't have an online store, but it's a black spin and glow with a chartreuse dots on it, and it's got a really nice tail on it. But that thing has been really working well as the KRW Wonder Bread spin and glow combination. Those two have been really taking a bunch of fish. So yeah. Oh, and the bullfrog also, the KRW bullfrog. Those have been taking a great amount of lake trout out there. But yeah, just run on out there, run 2.0 to even up to 2.5 miles an hour. Work that depth of water. Put your divers right down on bottom with about a 10-foot lead off your divers. The double chrome spin doctors with those spin and glows that I talked about, and you're gonna pick up your trout. They're out there, and there's good ones too. There's some really nice trout out there. I'll tell you a quick story. I still feel bad about this. 74 people here, way cool. Yeah, we had a trip today, and a super nice guy, super nice group of guys. Jeff Thomas and his friends, they come up from the St. Joe area, Benton Harbor area. Had him on the boat, and we're fishing, and one of them tied into a really nice laker, pushing probably 15 to 17 pounds. Got it to the back of the boat, and just yesterday, if you guys know anything about lake trout, when you get them in the net, all they do is they spin, and they tangle up the net. They get the hooks in the net, and they spin like crazy, and it's just a mess to try to get those things out of there. So I took a rubber net, and I cut it down in half so it was only half as deep, and I put it on a hoop, and I took that out there, and we were using it on the small trout, and it's just really nice. Scoop them up, dump them right on the deck, no twists, no tangles. And then that guy had that big one, and got to the back of the boat, and I grabbed that net, scooped it. As soon as I scooped it, he spit the hook, did a flip, went out of the net. I scooped again, caught him again, and just started to pick him up, and he kicked one more time, flipped out of the net, and swam off. And I felt terrible about that because it really was a nice lake trout. And because of that, I actually gave them an extra hour on the charter for nothing because I felt so bad. But yeah, the lake trout are out there. King bite has been, like I said, pretty cold. I know Wisconsin is doing really well on kings. They're coming this way. This happens every year. We are deep in the June lull. This happens almost every year. They'll be coming this way. But what's going on, the kings out there, we just throw the king spoons out at the same time we're lake trout fishing. 5, 10, 13 colors, 200 coppers, 300 coppers, 350 coppers. Grilling salmon as we speak, Tim H. Nice. We'll throw those out there. We'll put some spoons even down on a couple of the other downriggers, the ones I'm not bouncing trout. We'll put those out there. And you're just going to get 1 or 2 king bites, if you're lucky, per trip. And there's guys that go out, they might get lucky. They might hit a pot of kings, and they'll get 3 or 4 bites. but the king bite is just not stellar right now. But I know it's going to change, and it's going to change. It'll just happen. We'll get all this southwest wind, and just all of a sudden, some weekend or weekday or whatever, it's just going to happen, just like it did last year. And all of a sudden, the king bite is going to be on. You never know when it's going to be, and but when it turns on, it is a wonderful thing. So that's it on the fishing report. If you got any questions on that, feel free to throw it in the comments. Mike McLeod, hello back to you. If you got anything from your area, please put it in the comments also. So a little thing also on Jeff Thomas, the guy that came up and booked the charter today. I got to show this off because it is just such a cool thing. What a super nice guy. He brought me this Yeti Rambler with my logo, my charter logo on there. Actually, I don't have a logo, so he just made that up for me. But he brought me that. He actually gave me 2 of these. I gave one to my wife, and she absolutely loves it. And he gave me a beer koozie, too. Same thing. Just, what a nice guy. What a super nice guy. So, Jeff, thanks if you're watching. And if you see this one up here, actually a friend of my wife's that she works with, he made that for me, too. So, man, I'm just... Ryan, thank you. If you're watching, Ryan, thank you so much for that. That is a really cool thing. I can't express how much I appreciate the people that come on this channel. Thanks for the videos on fly tying. Bought a bunch of stuff from Purple Top. Cool, yeah. So your first mate get a cup like that too? Oh, Brian, that must be you. Oh, man, I'm working on it. No, I gave it to my wife, Brian. I'm sorry. I got to keep her happy too. I got to. All right, so if anybody's got any questions or anything, throw them out there. I'll talk about a couple other things while we're going here. What did I want to go to next? Oh, I promised this last week. The new Dreamweaver stuff for 2020. I got it right here. So, I'm going to show this stuff off. This is some really nice gear. They come out with new stuff every year. And the way they come out with it, they just don't throw stuff together and it's like, oh, that looks good. Let's put that, throw some tape on that. This is stuff that they prototype up and they fish either a year before or a couple years before, see how it works. And that's how they come up with it. So, let's take a look at some of this. So we'll go over the spin doctors here because those are always everybody's favorite. All right, so first one here, Lance's Margarita. And I know the guy that came up with this. It is a green with a UV crush on it, chrome on the back. I know the guy that made this. I know Lance, and he has won many, many tournaments with this thing. He has put many, many fish in the boat over the years. So Lance, hey, if you ever watch this, thanks for letting Dreamweaver duplicate this thing. But this thing is a lights out spin doctor. Lance's Margarita. I know that one works. This is the new Magic Man. So it's almost like a different 3 colors. It's chrome with the pearl glow on the back. And on the front, you got some UV tape on there. Really nice setup. Super bright. I know on bright sunny days, that thing is going to be super good. So that is the Magic Man. Here's the Chin Music. The Chin Music has been out for a while, and other companies have been making it, but that is a tried and true. He got a glow white, taped over in a couple different places, but there's like 4 different layers of colors on that thing, and it's on a chrome spin doctor. So that thing is going to have nice characteristics. You got a little glow characteristic on there, UV, chrome as well. That's going to be a really good one. And then the other one they came out with is the new 6-inch. Pop these open so you guys can see these. So this is their newest 6-inch. They're Coho Dodgers. I call them Coho Dodgers because it's really what they're great at. This is the orange WB UV, and looking at it, it's an orange blade with the UV tape on both sides. And boy, that thing's good. Yeah, that thing is really going to put some coho in the boat. You're going to get steelhead on that too. All right, good. You guys are talking about some things. Cool. Let's take a look at some of the spoons. So this year I noticed they came out with a bunch of gold back spoons. Actually, some of their spoons that have been tried and true, they put them into gold and copper backs. And I love that because gold and copper back spoons, I absolutely love them when the water gets stained up a bit. Did I get my fish hawk figured out? BMK, yeah, I did. I absolutely got it figured out. Running great. Thanks for asking that, dude. Yeah, but I love these gold and copper back spoons. Around the pier head, stained water, offshore, if you're going steelhead, these things really, really work well. So this one is the NASCAR. I'm probably going to just do it right in the package. So it's a NASCAR. It's one that they've had for a while. It's hard to see that, but that is a copper back on that thing. So that's going to be a really nice offshore spoon. The mixed veggie, been around for years. Everybody knows that one, how good it is, but they put that one into a gold back. So that makes, I want to take a look at that one. Let's take a look. I gotta look at it. I mean, my gosh. Yeah, so your mixed veggie, which is just a great spoon with that gold back, that's going to be a darn good spoon. Excuse me. This is that blueberry muffin, I believe. The electric muffin. Silverback. Talk about a walleye spoon right there. That is just a fantastic walleye spoon. That is the the electric muffin. Here is the piston cup. Again, been around for quite a while. Another great offshore spoon, but you can see through that hole right there. Well, you probably can't, but they put it on a gold blank, so that's going to be great offshore. This one I'm really looking forward to trying this year. This is the new Go Blue. What do they call this? The UV Go Blue Frog. So a little different tweak on the old Blue Frog with some dots on there and some different shading. I'm really looking forward to trying this one this year. That's going to be a really good king spoon. When blue's going on spoons, I guarantee you that one's going to be out there and it's going to be working well. And then another great one. This spoon they just came out with just a year or two ago. It's still a very new spoon. The Rasta Goose. I got to open this one. This is just a darn good spoon. We put a lot of kings in the boat last year on the Rasta Goose. So they just went and made it a little bit better too. So the Rasta Goose spoon, but gold back. So again, Dreamweaver really listens. They love listening to the people that go out and use their stuff. And by putting gold backs on or gold blanks on these, you know, they're listening to people and what they want. So thumbs up to Dreamweaver. Nice job, guys and gals. What else do I got from Dreamweaver? This is all the new 2020 stuff. Really, that's about it. That sums it up on the Dreamweaver gear. Hey, if you like what you saw there, you know, they always love hearing from people. You know, you can shoot them an email on their website. They have an email on their website. If you have any questions for Dreamweaver ever, yeah, they'd love to hear from people. All right, I'm getting thirsty. Hold on. Cool. All right. So like I said before, Matt Presnitz sent up a bunch of these custom-made Dreamweaver packages. Can I buy what you just opened? Albert, no, I'm going to use what I just opened, dude. Those are going right on the boat. You can buy them from Dreamweaver, though. All right, so Matt Presnitz sent up 5 of these custom Dreamweaver. What am I drinking? Oh, that's my wife there. Hi, hon. I'm drinking the fizzy drink that you made for me, so thank you. She made me a Father's Day drink, I guess. There's no alcohol in it. But, yeah. Anyway, so Matt, thanks again for making these. We're going to give one of these away. This one tonight, this one's got the Blue Jeans Spin Doctor in it. I don't think it's called Blue Jeans. It's what I call it because it looks like a Blue Jeans. Yeah, it's called the SG UV Blue. Yeah, it looks just like a Blue Jeans to me. So that's going. Matt tied up some custom meat rig teaser flies. He does a nice job on his ties. He really he makes these nice. 5 custom flies, and these are either going to be the Chris's top picks or the brand new flies for 2020. He ties these up and he does a nice job. They're all in tubes. They all look really good. Some fly harnesses. I think he's got 5 or so in there. And then a nice Dreamweaver meathead to go with it. A meathead rig. Actually, it's a custom one. It's a tournament rig. So this is going to go out to everybody, whoever super chatted last week and whoever super chats tonight. Your names are all going to go into a hat. I will pick out that name sometime during the middle of this week. I'll do a live video on that. It'll just pop up. If you never want to miss a live video, just subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and you'll actually get, your phone will send you a notification whenever we go live. And has anybody tried that salmon candy interchangeable fly deal? No, I haven't even seen it yet, BMK, so I can't say. But yeah, if you want to be notified whenever we go live, just do that. I heard my sister. Okay, my sister Laura just super chatted $2.99, $3. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. But yeah, that's all that super chat goes for, just supporting the channel, getting these videos out, getting you good information, getting you good videos. So yeah, so anybody super chatted last week and anybody super chats tonight, and I don't care if you super chat a penny, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to throw you in the name, or throw your name in a hat for that. Patrick, thank you so much. All right, I'm going to write these down because I don't like missing anything. There we go. All right. So it looks like you guys have been, a lot of people on here talking about some of the trips they've been doing lately. I'm sorry I miss so many comments. Sometimes I get talking, I can't really talk and read at the same time. Doesn't work. But I always go back and I read the comments and I try to catch up on things. So Patrick, you're in the drawing. My sister Laura, you're in the drawing. Excuse me. Now speaking of that, last week during the live broadcast out on the boat, I said anybody that supports us on Patreon, and this is just for Patreon supporters specifically, nobody else, anybody that supports us on Patreon, if you go on Patreon, look up Tangle Tackle Fishing, that's where you can find it. But anybody does that, I told you I was going to give away either a 300 copper with a rod or a 10 color lead core with a rod. And it looks like everybody wanted the copper, the 300 copper. I let you guys decide. So sometime before the end of June or maybe just into July, anybody that supports us on Patreon, and there's only like 60-some people, I'm going to draw a name out, and I'm going to send you that 10 color, that 300 copper with a rod to whoever wins that. So just wanted to remind everybody on that. If you want to get into that, you got a pretty darn good chance of winning a pretty nice setup. All right. Anyway, that's enough of that. All right. So what do you guys want to talk about? It is, what do we got? 77 people here. 31 thumbs up. Thank you so much for that. We're 21 minutes in. I would love to sit here. If you guys got any questions, I'd be happy to. Landed 2 smaller kings. Kirk C says, landed 2 smaller kings out of Pentwater. Greg Schmidt, your name is going in the hat, Greg. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Greg's been on here a long time. Seen his name on here a long time, so thank you so much, Greg. Appreciate it. What's the best spoon so far? I have yet to get out. Well, it's hard to say because, like I said, the king bite has been off. Oh, Thomas super chatted too. I missed it. Thanks, Laura. But I'll go back and I'll catch that for sure. Yeah, if I miss a super chat, any you guys, gals, please let me know. Like I said, sometimes I get talking and I miss things, so please let me know. Yeah, but the best spoon is hard to say. Like I said, the king bite has been off, but the few that have come on spoons, green jeans, moonshine green jeans, moonshine blue jeans, moonshine bad toad, Tim H. Thank you, Tim. Moonshine bad toad. Thanks for supporting the channel, Tim. I do appreciate it, man. What a good guy. Those have been really good. The carbons, Scott, Orbazotic, oh man, Scott, I'm gonna call you Scott. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. I think somebody just asked me what kind of autopilot do I have. I have a Simrad. I have a Simrad AP24 running the boat. And if anybody's looking for an AC-12 Simrad computer for an autopilot, I got one for sale. Just email me, christangleTackle@gmail.com. I got one up for sale. I got an extra one, and yeah. How do you connect the Fishhawk prop to the Dreamweaver ripcord? All right, Phil, I got you there. What I'm going to do is next weekend we have a tournament. I'm going to miss some of these comments. I'm sorry. Next weekend we have a tournament. We plan on during the tournament to do some videos up, and actually I'm going to do some during the week here. That's one of the things on the list is to show how I rig my my Fishhawk probe with my Dreamweaver dead set releases. So that's coming, Phil. Good question, man. Thanks for the reminder also, because Nissan Mead, hey, thanks for the support, man. Appreciate it. All right, cool. All right, I missed some other comments there, and I apologize. Got a brand new EV200 that's acting up. Just wondered. Okay, got you, man. Got you. We had a few hiccups also with my autopilot at first. Simrad. Simrads can be touchy. They're good units, but they can be touchy. Yep. Mark, thank you. Okay. Yeah, Simrads can be touchy. Sometimes it's a simple thing, and for us, it really was. It was just go. Will or Bill Gerlach, thanks, man. It was as simple as just going into the system, having to go into the settings, and actually had to have a tech walk me through that because we could not find. I mean, honestly, the layman out there just it wasn't going to be easy to find what was wrong. But he walked us just into the settings, and our Simrad computer had to actually recognize the compass, the heading sensor, download that information into itself, realize which one it was, and then it worked perfectly after that. More on riggers or divers? I'm not sure really what you meant by more. All right, cool. Do you need to have your rudder straight before you engage? Yeah, it really does help to. I assume you're talking about diagnosing it or setting it up. Yeah, it really does help to have them straight when you engage the thing. Yeah, absolutely. Excuse me. But my suggestion, BMK, to you would be call the company. Most of those places are top notch. They're going to walk you right through whatever the problems may be. And speaking of, I mean, top notch customer service, I was having that problem with the Fishhawk here a couple weeks ago. I called Fishhawk, explained to them what was going on. Joe, thanks, man. Like the Sunday reports, but like you're on the boat reports even more. Joe, if I had a trip tonight, if we were out there, we would be on the boat. But yeah, thanks for the support, though. But yeah, I called Fishhawk, explained what was going on. More fish coming on the downriggers, divers, or coppers. Mostly on the long lines, coppers and lead core. That's what the fish have been coming on for kings around here. The few that have been caught have been coming on the long lines. But yeah, I called Fishhawk. She listened to what I had to say. Really knowledgeable. Figured out that it was a bad temperature reading or the temperature sensor. I had a new Fishhawk probe waiting at my door the next day. I cannot say enough good things about Fishhawk customer service. They are top notch. New probe at my door the next day, and had it out on the boat. That the next day after that works flawlessly. So really big thumbs up to Fishhawk and the way they treat their customers. And again, if I know I've said this in the past, Fishhawk has a really good YouTube channel that's out right now. They do some really nice blogs and interviews with charter captains and tournament people around the area. If you haven't checked them out, check out Fishhawk's YouTube channel. There's some really good information on there. They had Dan Keating on there. They had George Freeman on there. Some other guys that I know. Really good listening. Really good information going out. Yeah. Senior tournament, snow, whatnot. It just faded out on me. I'm sorry. I think it was what knot I used on the single treble. Really, any knot's a good one. Palomar works fine. The double clinch works fine. Even a Snell knot, just like the one that I showed in that video, works just fine. A lot of guys get a little bit, they if you put a Palomar on there or a Snell or a double clinch, and the hook kicks off a little bit, it doesn't run completely true. A lot of guys look at that, and I don't know what it is. They don't like that, but I've never had an issue with that. As long as that hook is back there and it's sharp, it's gonna stick a fish. All right, cool. What else you guys want to talk about? It's Father's Day. Hey, we can get out of here. Jeff Russell, hey, better late than never. Good to see you, Jeff. If you guys want to get out of here, no problem. Excuse me. All right, anything else you guys want to talk about? Remember to thumbs up the video outside of Super Chat. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate it. Yeah, the thumbs up really does help. 78 people, 34 thumbs up. Super cool people. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk about. Seemed like there's a couple other things that I wanted to shoot out there. But, yeah, can't think of anything right now. If you're looking to book a trip, always tell Bob Happy Father's Day. Hey, Bob, love you. Happy Father's Day. Yeah, I need to call. But, yeah, if you guys are looking for a trip, Wendy, cool. Thanks for supporting the channel. We are almost booked up all weekends right now through the whole summer, but I do have 3 weeks open in August. From August 10th to I think the 28th. Those weekdays I do have open, so if you're looking for a trip on a weekday, we can, good to see Steelhead coming in St. Joe. Good to hear. But yeah, if anybody's looking, like I said, August 10th to the 28th, I believe it is. I still have quite a few openings in there. darkbluecharters.com. We're happy to take you out fishing. Good source, or is there anyone that has downrigger weights for sale? I tell you what, Tangle Tackle, right here in Manistee, has the best downrigger weight prices I've ever seen. What kind of fluorocarbon leader material? I missed it. I'm so sorry. Are salmon showing up anywhere on the west side? Yeah, Team Jesus, slowly but surely. The salmon are showing up slowly. But yeah, we're starting to get a few. Like I said a little while ago, they're just going to turn on. All of a sudden, we're going to go out there one day, and it's just going to be salmon fest, just like it was, in the past several years. This is always the way this works. Any experience with torpedo divers? Zero, Mark. Absolutely zero experience with torpedo divers. I have heard many people talk about them, Many people do like them, but I just don't run them. You know, what I do run, I'm familiar with. I know how it works. It works well for me. So I don't venture out too much unless something really jumps out at me and I figure I have to do it. Racine and Milwaukee are still quite slow. Now, you know, just last week, I know Sheboygan was really good. Paid $50 for 14-pound balls. Oh, yeah, Jeff. The price at Tangle Tackle is almost cut that in half. That's how good those prices are over there, if I remember right. Learn a lot from tech videos. Bry, oh man, I missed the rest of that. I'm sorry, it goes through so fast. But I always do go back and read these things. Yeah, all right. I'm all over the place, I feel like. You're welcome, Jeff. Yeah, you're welcome. Like I said, I'm dragging tail today. We've been fishing, like I said, 4 or 5 days straight. Have you ever run copper lead off a downrigger? Yes, have. We call it a secret weapon rig. It's, excuse me. We'll run 2-color lead core off our downrigger weights at times. And it works really good, especially if fish are down near the bottom and you want to drop something down there. Like kings, you know, if you're in shallow enough water, you can drop a downrigger weight down there. You can get that thing down there and that lead core will actually whip right down and touch that bottom. And it'll wake up those kings will go down there and sit on the bottoms at time, you know, just to rest, to get out of the current, sit down there after they feed. Yeah, I'll drop a downrigger weight with a 2-color hanging off the back of that thing, let that thing go down there, and that 2-color will just whip on through there, click the bottom every now and then. And it's a great way to pick up you know, those lazy kings that are sitting down there taking a snooze. Yeah, good question. Yeah, absolutely. Don't do copper. Lead core seems to work much, much better for that application. Are you running tails on all your spinning glows for trout? No, Scott, I'm not. In fact, I would say the Tangle Tackle is open. Yep, they are open in the new shop. The majority of what I run for trout, I would say 70%. Hey, Christina, how you doing? Good to see you. I would say 70% at least do not have tails for me. That's the way, but I'm not saying that the tails don't work on the lake trout gear because there's plenty out there that take them. Just for me, like I said, if it's not broke, I'm not going to try to fix it. I fish what I know and what has worked for me over the past. So for me, it's no tails. But if tails work for you, hey, stay with it. It's all about confidence out there. It's all about putting stuff down there that you know how it runs, you know how it reacts, you know exactly what it's going to do for you, and that gives you confidence out there. And I think that's really a big part of fishing all the way around. Just knowing your gear and having confidence in it. Yeah, good question though. All right, 81 people, half hour into this thing. What else you guys got? Let's hear it. How's everybody's Father's Day doing? Bob Lancaster, there we go. Bob, the shop manager from Tangle Tackle, is here. He's on if you got any questions about the shop. He'll be able to help you out better than I can. Yeah, how's everybody's Father's Day doing though? Happy Father's Day again to everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. Get out there, do some grilling, hang out with the family, get a sunburn, have some adult beverages if you want. I'll grab a drink here. Cool. All right. Looks like the comments are slowing down. And like I said, I know it's summer. Everybody's got better things to do than sit here and... Where's the moo cup? Yeah. I was wondering if somebody's going to ask me about my moo cup. Moo cup's upstairs. It's clean. Jeff Thomas on my charter today made this for me. Actually made me 2 of these if you missed that. I cannot believe how nice he was to bring those on the boat and give them to me. He's got my logo, or got a logo on there for me. Just a beautiful cup. But yeah, that is taking the place of the moo cup for tonight. If I'm going to have some tea or something, I might go back to the moo cup because I do like the moo cup. Yeah. Lots of fishing pics. All right, cool. All right. Let's wrap this up. 34 minutes in. Again, thank you so much to everybody that super chatted. I will throw a live video out. What's the best way to run divers? I'm new to them. We got a video right here on our channel. How to set up your divers, your downriggers, all that information. Gary, thanks back to you and thumbs up to you, man. Yeah, there's a video right here on this channel. Just go through there and find that. It's gonna show you exactly how to run your downriggers, your divers, recover them, retrieve them, send them back out, tangle free, the way we do it, and it works very, very well. Great video. Hey, thanks, Corey. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've gotten many, many nice comments on that video. People seem to figure things out pretty easily. Thanks for all the info. Love the community. Yeah, Jeff, it's a great community. We got a great bunch of people here. 73 people. We've had Blue Line Guide Service. How you doing? We've had upwards of over 100 people here in the past. I guess for the YouTube realm, it's small, but for me, it's mind blowing that that many. All of you want to come here and hang out and talk fishing. To me, if it's just 5 people, it'd still be mind blowing. But yeah, we get a nice group here. All right, let's wrap it up. Oh, no problem, Dennis. Thanks for commenting. Honestly, thanks to everybody that comes on here and leaves the comments, and it just does the super nice things and gives the thumbs up. No, thanks to everybody that comes here. It is my pleasure to be here and help out in any small way that I can. And really, the way I look at it, the things I do are small compared to the generosity and the nice people that come here. So cool. Thanks. Thumbs up to everybody here. Big thumbs up from me. All right. Let's get out of here. Go enjoy your Father's Day. Go have some adult beverages. Go grill some ribs, whatever you want to do. Hang out with the family. Yeah, no problem, Dave. Yeah, 2-color off the ball works really, really good. All right, we'll be back at it next Sunday, 7 o'clock. I'm trying to think if I can't remember if I got a trip or not next Sunday. Happy Father's Day to you too, Bill. If I got a trip next Sunday, if we're on the boat, we'll be coming live from the boat. It's just hard to do on the boat because it's so hard to see the comments and everything, but we'll make it work. It's a work in progress. We'll figure things out. We're all here. We're all here just to just talk and have a good time. All right. That's it. Everybody take care. Happy Father's Day. We'll see you next week.